Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the final hour of trading today. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here, Palm Desert, California. We are at the
How
highs
you
of the
doing? Welcome
day. I
back to
think
the
the highs of the day right now for the Dow 205, 206. Looks like we have reached the high level of the Dow market at the moment. Yeah, just about. Maybe another 10, 20 points, but it's awful close. On S&P, we're up 38 points. And on Nasdaq, we're up 137. Nasdaq is up 1.28%, so that's the winner as usual. S&P up 0.97, Dow up zero point 0.6. When the markets are up, S&P usually is in second place. Nasdaq usually is in first place as far as percentage gains because of the higher volatility. 0.6 on the Dow. So Dow is only doing half as well as Nasdaq on a percentage gain basis, which tells me we could be up 410 points to sort of match it, but we're up 209. Oil is having a better day today. We're up 240 a barrel at 77.55, even though they were showing a higher amount of oil in inventory. But we do get these fluctuations. That's what we have. All right, on stocks that we are following closely, GameStop here, 1883 up 106. We were just over $19 just 15, 20 minutes ago, but we gave that back again. The high today, 2005. The low today was around the opening, 1786. Now, in the last 5 trading days, we have gone from about 1550 range on the 6th of January. That's 5 days ago. So last, Friday, 1550 range to where we are now, 1880, as high as 20. So we've had certainly an uptick, but it's really come on in the last couple of days. Monday, we were trading at 17, almost $17, 16.95. We couldn't get there. And then on Tuesday, yesterday, 16.50, 16.30, 70. And then we ran up last night at the bell and we got to 17.80 odd. And then today we ran it from there right up to 20.05, where we are now at 18.86. So it's been an up week, no problem. No surprise. I've been waiting for a recovery on GameStop to a degree. I've been wondering, would we get to this 17, 19 range? Would we do 18 to 20? Is it going to be 19 to 21? The $20 number might be a barrier for a while. Then it could be a support level if we got over it, but we need a real reason to go over. I'd rather be in the 18 to 20 neighborhood than say 14 to 16. So I'll take this. Volume today on GameStop, 7.38 million. Of course, this is after a 4-to-1 split. We keep referring to this. We're not even at 2 million shares total. So we're not setting any kind of incredible trading records in a historical point of view with not even 2 million traded here. No, but compared to what we're doing kind of normally, 4.8 million a day is kind of what we do now. Under 5 million today after the split. And here we are, 7.3. This is a better day on volume. And so the stock is up a little bit, $1.09. ATIP, 32 cents, up 0.3 of a penny. The low, 29.9, that was around 1 o'clock today. The high of 32.3, which is only 0.3 of a penny higher than this. And we've traded 593,000 shares. This is another day of kind of over 500,000. Just little tiny, I just get little tiny hints that selling is drying out bit by bit. Buying is sort of a bit stronger, ever so slightly, handling whatever seems to come in. There doesn't seem to be a short seller trying to slam the market down on purpose. That can change at any time. But 32 cents is where we're at, and it's just a little better. If we had just another 100,000 more of buying a day versus selling, this would move up a nickel, 7 cents every day, and it would pop into the 40, 50 range pretty quickly, which would itself possibly add momentum to the stock because an up move gets people talking. But we'll see. It just does look better. I'll give you that. We'll just see what happens. Tesla, 121.94. We're up 308 at the moment. Now, today, We rocketed up to 125.94 this morning around 10ish in the morning, 10:15. Couldn't hold it. It looks like a big old spiky mountain that we ran up to and came back down from. But in this 121.50 to 122 neighborhood lately, 156 million traded. The worst is over, I think, for Tesla. I don't see a reason for the stock to plummet off the face of the earth. I'm expecting the stock to just have these breakouts, these little break up and breakout sessions. We did break out of the 123 neighborhood to hit a new high since the big sell off. And that's important to know. The 6 month chart might show, it doesn't show much. Let's see the 3 month. I mean, here's the 3 month chart on Tesla. You can see where we were way up here. This is back in October, November, 225. And that had been, we came down a long way to get to 225. That was there. Then the 200s, and then all the way down to the low of 101.81. And now we're at 121. It's a $20 bounce back. We got to 126. That's 25% higher than the low. And so we may have the beginning of a support level here. Let me take a look if this will show up. I don't know if I can get this to work. My phone is very glitchy today. It works and then it doesn't. So frustrating to have it do this. In any event, we may have kind of troughed out at 101, 104, 108 range, and now we're into the teens. Now we're into the 20s. Could we get to the 130s, 140s? Wouldn't surprise me reaching 150, 60. Wouldn't surprise me. That's still half price of the highs. Tesla, the year high in 52 weeks, 384. We're at 121 or 122. So this is definitely cheap, no doubt about it. Yeah, I'll show you this chart. This is a 1 month chart of Tesla. So 170s, 160s, 150s, 140s. Here's the pull off, a little recovery, a drop, and now a higher recovery. This was 108 here. Now we're breaking through that, or 123 here actually, and now we hit 126 today. So another higher high, and we're not hitting lower lows. So we're hitting higher lows and higher highs the last week or so through tax loss, through the end of the year, into the new year, with all the news out. Now we see what happens. So that's it. All right, I think it's going higher. Okay. SoFi, 514 a share, up 2 cents. Finally trying to break out. The high today, 519. It's now sitting at 514 today. The battle is on for SoFi. Is it going to take a run? I'm glad to see that it did bottom out today at 498, shook off the cobwebs, got out of there, and now has come back up to 514. And we could theoretically go to 520.25 or more. We could. We'll see if it wants to give us a little run or not. Volume today on the stock, 35 million shares. That's okay. We should do over 40 million today. Apple, 132.61. We're up $1.88. The high today on Apple has already touched 133.24. Interesting to see that coming up a little bit here. HPQ, Hewlett Packard Enterprises, is sitting at 28.80, up 28 cents. Down 28 cents. It's been negative all day. The low was 28.54. The high, 29.09. We've only had a 55-cent range. And so we're underwater at the moment just a bit. Google up 249, 91.73. Nice to see that popping a little bit, slowly grinding higher. Moderna 185.30, still down 4.35. Cisco is up 26 cents to 49.08. Pfizer down 33 cents. It's been a loser of a week for Pfizer. It's been a down week now, at least a full week of down trades. On Pfizer, down 33 today on 14 million shares, trading at 9 times earnings. This is not an overpriced stock that has to be brought back. That's not correct. So I don't know what's causing it, but it is at 47.29. IBM is up a dime. Microsoft is up 5.35, recovering again from a rough couple of weeks. Again, I can't get my phone to give me any charts. 5.35, nice to see it at 2.34 a share. 23andMe holding a 12-cent gain at $2.31 a share. Rocket Lab is up 10 cents a share at $4.48.5. We got Matterport up 7.5 at 289.5. So maybe $3 is in the future for Matterport here in the near future. 450 looks like Rklb's next feat. Smart Rent down 27 cents, giving back all the gain from yesterday. I can't understand what's going on here. I don't understand it. Spire is down 1.5 cents at 109.5, and we did hit a high this morning at 118. I'd prefer to see 120, 130 on this, but it still has to break out. 244,000 volumes so far today. Sextera is up 12 to $2.25 and seems to be holding that gain. Amazon is up to 94.47, up 460. Home Depot is up 750 today. Very good day, up to 328. Netflix is still underwater, down 47 cents. Not very much underwater. We got down to 321, and now we're back to 327. We should be hearing on Netflix earnings shortly, and we'll find out what their subscription counts were for the fourth quarter. Vanik Vector's up $1.39 to 220. Adobe up 315 to 341. Goldman up 750, having a very good day, 364.89. Boeing up 126 to almost $208. Meta down 6 cents at 132.97. The Royal Caribbean shares are virtually unchanged, down 1 penny, 58.92, almost $60 again. We were in the high 40s 2 weeks ago, so it's got a little run here, maybe topping out. We'll see if that holds true. Bed Bath Beyond up $1.11. Make that 115 at $3.18. Makes no sense. Carvana up 94 cents to 536. By the way, Bed Bath Beyond, the volume today, 192 million, very heavy. There's a huge speculation here, maybe a white knight or something. Rumors, there must be all kinds of rumors. I don't have anything official for you. I know nothing. And I tell you, do not touch this stock. Do not. Stay the hell away. Carvana up 95 to 538. Robinhood up 3 to 876. BlackBerry is up 7 cents to 371. Target up 276. JP Morgan up 110. Costco up 197, Walmart up 95, Disney up 50 cents to $96, Nvidia down 48 cents, and American Airlines holding 15.33, up 14 cents at the moment. Those are the quotes. We're up 216 on the Dow. We're about the high of the day or very close to it. GameStop holding at 1888, up 111. ATIP just moved up again. 32.8 cents is now up 1.1 cents here. A little more buying coming in on ATIP, 653,000 traded, and it's inching just a little higher away from that 30 level and definitely away from the 20s. See what happens. 122.25 on Tesla, up 338 now, as it is also trying to get back into this 123 to 25 range that was at this morning. SoFi 514 up 2, Apple up $2.10. Welcome all to the broadcast. It's great to have you here. Thank you for these thumbs ups that have been coming in already. I appreciate it. We try to hit 100 thumbs ups every afternoon show. I appreciate it. As always, folks, it's good to see another update here on some of these stocks. We'll see just how we close out in the next 46 minutes or so. We're going to go to member-only chat now. Thank you, lurkers, for being here. Hopefully you are subscribers, and it would be terrific if I could convince you folks to become members as well. That would be beautiful. Thank you all for helping out. Those of you who've become members this week, last week, thank you again so much for that. Deep Value, I was number 2 today. Noreen, number 4. AJ, number 5. Richard, number 6. Option Nomads, number 7. Robert, number 8. Nick DeMoria, I got thumbs up, number 9. And Rosie Posey, 64. Hello all from Joe K, number 12. Thumbs ups. 15 from JR. Wow, what a day. Mandu, number 5. He's number 18 on the thumbs ups meter. Thank you for that. Folks are talking to each other about how to run, how to do your trades on Tastyworks. There's always good info there. Karim, I'm 24 on the thumbs ups. AJ, I'm 23. DH, number 27. Ricardo, I was 26 today. Hawkeye got to 29. Mirko says, hi. Maria, I'm 31st thumbs ups. Thank you. Tiff, that's SoFi's trying to go green, man. Harold, the hacker, number 32. John Anderson says, hi. John Gill, 22. Bobby, Atkinson, number 40. Wing Commander, 43. Thank you, man. DQ, 47. Alex, 45. Brian, 49. Marcus, I was thumbs up number 50. Zach, I'm number 46. And as an exciting extra, I was 301 on the replay this morning on your first show. 301 thumbs ups. Well done, Uncle Rose. You broke 300. Thank you guys for helping me out. That was great. You got me to 200 thumbs ups before the open, which is a really good sign. I appreciate it. All right. Brian, do you have an arms folded shirt mug yet? I think this will be a good time to wear those in regards. Yeah, I just bear with us. We have to really upgrade our store, our Redbubble store. Bear with me on that. That will come sooner or later. Lame Duck number 55. I can tell you any new design, I will promote it. Believe me. Initial XE. Hey, Bruce, do you think all stocks will rip this year? XOM looks like to be a buy. I do not know. Moonman Moo, a thumbs up for you, Bruce. Brian, I love the headline. BBBY gains 50% in nonsense rally in meme stocks. There you go. Nonsense rally, because when those stocks go up, it's nonsense. When Coinbase goes up 10%, oh, recovery on Coinbase, as they lay off another 1,000 people. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Sky High wants to know, what do I do with my GameStop $15 March 17 calls? I just wrote those. What should I do? Well, you let them turn into book value only contracts. Let the stock do what it wants to do. If it's going to have several days of this kind of a gain, let it happen. You can always, roll into further out calls, either at 15 or 16 or 17. Slowly follow the market, but let the stock show you what it has in mind. At the moment, 1884 is where we're at today, up $1.07. Great. But hopefully you got a fat premium on them, and now you will just gauge this market. We did touch 20, but we aren't there now, so let's see what happens. Nicholas, number 64. Drew, I'm 65. Dude, JR, thanks for the help. I might pick your brain more if I have more specific questions. Cindy B, Uncle Bruce, I have 3 deep in the money GameStop, Jan 25, $5 calls that I'm writing on. What do you think about rolling to 10s and getting about $3 for each of them on a profit? I'd wait. Let's see if the stock wants to break through 20. They're not going to go back down unless the stock goes back down. But if the stock pops to 19.5, 20.5 to 21, you got yourself a 6 or bigger gain on these things, 6 or 7. And why not take that? Give the stock a chance to take a run. No problem there. Drew, anyone else is anyone else tired of folding on here? Sky High, what do you do with the 15 GameStops? I think I answered that question. Nicholas, let's see here. The Fed squeeze will continue. There you go. All right. Afternoon, everybody. Sell My House says I'm number 68. Thank you. Let's see. Will the CPI numbers make the market tanker tomorrow or not? I don't know about that. Sean and Wendy, number 84. Thank you. Who cares? I'm number 93. Thank you for these thumbs ups. Flint Creek, we're talking Bark Box this morning, and I got our box today. Theme this month is UFOs, 3 toys, 2 aliens, and a flying saucer. 3 snacks too. So cool. I'm creating a soapbox collection. Way to go, JR. Okay, who let the rocket on the market today? Seems to be heading for Mars, not the moon. I just got my daily dose of ATIP, says Flint Creek. Good afternoon, everybody from Coyote. Karen, number 103, Bruce, on that thumbs up meter of yours. You're way over 100 right now. Alberto, Uncle, I am here. You can begin. Let's go, Bagel Familia. I am number 102 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you all for helping us. Let's go for 150, maybe 200 today. Wouldn't that be awesome? We had a big morning this morning on the thumbs up meter. 106 now. Thank you guys so much. Guys, girls, and everybody. Thank you all. All right. Let's see. What else is going on? 1884 on the GameStop. The Dow's up 236. S&P up 43. And NASDAQ up 160. That's 1.5% for the NASDAQ. A very good move here as we climb higher now. Oil 77.61 up 249. Let's go. GameStop 1882 up 105. ATIP 32.8 cents up 1.1 now. Tesla 122.38 up 353. SoFi 514 holding a 2-cent gain right now. The high today 519. I believe that must have been first thing this morning. 36 million traded. as best as I can estimate here on SoFi. Apple 132.96 up 224. HBQ down 24 cents. Google up 273. We got Cisco up 32, Pfizer down 27, IBM up 7, Microsoft up 5.79, ME up 13, Rocket Lab up 11.5, Matterport up 8, Spire unchanged, Cyxtera up 11, and SmartRent still down 27.5 cents today, about a 10% drop. Why it went up 10% yesterday and why it went down 10% today, I don't know, but that's what it did. Okay, dude, I got half my GameStop contracts in 15s and 16s. The rest are in 21s. I'm crossing my arms. I got plenty of time. Exactly. No need to rush this. You're going to do a rollover when it's in your favor. If you can roll from a 15, 16 to 17s and 18s and get more money for them than you have for the 15, 16s because you're writing further out, great. Otherwise, you wait now and let a day or two go by. Let the weekend come and go. Let's see what happens next week. These shares drift back to 17. Your calls will drift back. If the shares stay here in this 1850, 1890 range, these contracts will slowly shrink because they're losing time. The shares want to go higher, you'll do rollovers. It's okay. Let's see what's going on. Untamed Viking. I'm not worried about my April 15s. It wasn't long ago I spent almost 2 months, about $8 in the money on GameStop. I have no worries whatsoever. Right on, Untamed Viking. Right on. Absolutely well done. 1882 on the GameStop shares, up 105. The Dow up 231 points right now. 42-point gain on S&P, 158.9 on NASDAQ. Microsoft, Home Depot are the winners on GameStop. On the Dow. Those are the two Dow best performers. Microsoft, Home Depot. Okay. What can I say? What else are we got here? Again, I don't know what these folks are talking about. There's all kinds of chatter going on between people here. Whatever. ATIP 32.8 up 1.1 right now. ATIP 665,000 shares. This is the high today, 32.8 cents a share. Good sign there. Little nibbling coming in and not a lot of stock for sale. Tesla 122.33 up 348. Little bump up coming along. And SoFi 513 right now. Apple 132.96. We're going for 133 on Apple with a gain of 223. The high today has been 133.24, and we're only about 28 cents away from the high of the day. This is looking very good on Apple. There's some strength coming in again on Apple. We have 37 minutes to go, and these markets don't seem to want to back off. So interesting stuff. Hey, Uncle Bruce, Mirko says, I sold a 125 Tesla January at 921 today. Looking smart right now. Might be risky. If it pops, I can always roll. Yes, sir. It dies on the 27th. So 16 days this contract expires. It's a 125. You're sitting at a 122.34 stock. So you're 266 out of the money and 921 premium. Thank you very much. As each day, drifts away. Good stuff. Having written a Jan 27, you are, what is today? Thursday. So tomorrow's the 12th, then the 19th, then the 27th. So it's 10 days, 11 days after today. That's all this contract has left to live is 11 trading days. If I got my calendar correct. Is there a Martin Luther King holiday this month? I don't remember. There might be one less day. But anyway, 10, 11 days are all these contracts have to trade. Keep an eye. But, Tesla, we do know what it can do. It can move 10, 15 bucks in a day. We know this. If it goes down 10 bucks, you're laughing. If it goes up 10 bucks, you're rolling. We'll see. Mirko 924. Zed Estate, Bruce, I am thumbs up 103. Who cares? Says Uncle Bruce. I have a covered call on Kathy Woods's ARKK for 32 bucks. It expires on the February the 17th. Do I roll on the momentum or let it sit and wait for a buyback? I know you don't watch ARKK, but I'm looking for a general option play guidance here. What are your thoughts? Let me take a peek at something because I have it over here on my watch list. ARKK. Where am I? Here we are. There. Yeah, 34.64 is where it's trading at right now. And been 33 to 34 today, about $1.20 range. So you said 32s, you're saying? Where am I here? You've got a 32 expiring Feb 17. Okay, do I roll on momentum? Let it sit out and wait. Who cares? Here's what I would consider. Okay, looking at the option chain, and I'm not. If you can write a 33 or a 34 or a 35 for 1 or 2 months forward up to like April or May, and you can get more money for those than what these are going for. In other words, you can buy back your existing call and then write the new one for a higher price for more cash in your account. You're given time, so you're going to get paid for it, but you can move your strike up a buck or two or three. Great. If you can't, right now, don't do anything. Let this contract continue to shrink in because it'll have a book value, of course, and it's got time premium on top of that. Let the time premium shrink up. And maybe next week you can make this move where you can buy your call back for, I don't know, 3 and sell a new one for 4. And there's $100 a contract coming to you. And you've moved up a couple of bucks in strike, which is $200 more to you. Thank you very much for the $300 gain. Again, I'm guessing. I don't know what these are trading at. I don't have them. I don't have a quote on. All right. I hope that helps. Alberto, if it's running on, you'll roll up into strength. Zed, will you be on Monday? Is MLK no trading? I think if the markets are closed, then I'm not on. Will you be on Monday? If the markets are closed, I won't be on. Other updates. I'm not going to be on tomorrow afternoon. I'll be on in the morning tomorrow, Thursday. I'll be on in the morning tomorrow, but I will not be on for the afternoon show. And I'm going to cancel my 6-on-1 tomorrow. I'm going to wipe that out and not do it at all. We have a guest coming in that is landing, and I just realized I have to be the Uber driver here. So we're going to welcome a guest to our house, and I will not be on for 1:00 Eastern time for the 6-on-1. I won't be doing it, and I won't do the afternoon show at 3:00 Eastern either. But I will be on the air Friday morning and Friday afternoon. I'll be on tonight, by the way, for prime time at 8:00 for Gold Bagel members. But if Monday is MLK Day and we're closed, I won't be on the air. I'll take that day off as well. Alrighty, everybody. Another 4-day week. How about that? Maria Powell, I was going to buy a couple of more Jan 25 $10 calls today, and then I'm going to write on, but I was concerned about buying on a positive day. I wouldn't worry about it, Maria. If you buy them, you're going to immediately write a new contract against them, and you're going to get more money for that contract. You'll get a higher strike price. So you may have thought about buying these calls at, say, 950, and you were going to write I don't know, 16, 17s, 18s. Now you might pay 10, 10, 50, 11 for the calls. I don't know what they're going for. And you're going to write 20s. You're just going to write $20 contracts for a month or two out and bring in your $3+ a contract, whatever you can get. So no, don't even think about it. If you have the cash to buy these, whenever you get them, you immediately write new calls the same day that you get them. Get the calls first, then write your calls. 2 separate transactions. Marcus, the stock market will be closed Monday, Jan 16 for MLK Day. Who cares? Love the explanation, Uncle B. Thank you. Alberto, Uncle should hold a special session on Monday because he loves us. Joking, he should take the day off. BW, today, just a blip. If the trolls aren't out attacking on meme stock run-ups, this is a nothing burger of a day. MM sucking in all the option gamblers on a Wednesday, just like clockwork inflation gone. No. Susan Shops about 116 thumbs up. Thank you. JR, not a problem, Uncle Bruce. Alberto's pole dancing session will be proved to be very interesting. Mirko, I don't know what this is. Oh, these are holidays. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, thank you. It's a little hard to read that, but whatever. You could send me an email. That'd be nice. Mirko, all day with no trading this year. All day. Those are the days with no trading this year. Gotcha. 207-point gain on what appears to be the Dow right now. Let's see if that's holding. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. We have a 205-point gain on the Dow Jones, 1876 on GameStop. We're up 98 cents. We're not climbing. ATIP is holding 0.3 of a penny gain at 32.1. We got Tesla at 122.90, up 405. That is climbing. SoFi 513, up 1 penny, hanging around. Apple 132.82, just under 133. HPQ down 30 cents. Google up 261. Good day there. Moderna down 343. Cisco up 18. Pfizer down 31. IBM down 16. Microsoft, good day today. 538 gain. ME up 11. Rocket Lab up 12. Matterport up 9. SmartRent still down 26. Spire down up a half a penny now. Up a half a penny on Spire, and up 11.5 on Sextera to 224.5. Amazon up 480, Home Depot up 710, Netflix down 35, Vanik up 143, Adobe 299, Goldman up 676 to 364, very good. Boeing up 92 cents, Meta down 32, Royal Caribbean down 2 cents. There you go. There's a bit of a recap. We're holding a 199.99 point gain on the Dow. That's it. Right there. Let's see. Karen, 103 thumbs ups. Spare, imagine the secret guest is Alberto arriving there tomorrow just to appear at the show with the sentence, "Now you can begin." JR, I was beginning to think a bot had taken over Mirko's brain. 01017/23. Yes, a robot has taken over. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be off the air after our morning show. No 6-on-1, and we'll do. I'm thinking I'll do one next week, but I have to check on timing. I'll let you guys know. If you do have an interest in a 6-on-1 and a particular day you'd like to have one, you guys let me know, and I'll look to set one up. 1882 up 105 on GameStop on 6.3 million plus volume. It looks like, or more. All right. Giddy up, man. Giddy up. Jen's doing great, just so you know. Her condition continues to improve. Her strength is getting stronger, getting better. Her pain is getting lower. She is an all-star at the physiotherapist's session. She has her next one tomorrow. And we're excited because she can now scoot down the hallway all by herself with her walker, zip into the bathroom, do her business, come scooting back. We don't have to be there to watch her and guide her. She's just on her way now. So things are really improving here on the Jennifer front. The strength is coming into that hip again and flexibility. So we're very, very relieved about that. And what else? Thank you all. 202-point gain. And there you have it. Google parent Alphabet reportedly starts cutting jobs at the healthcare unit. Apparently, that's a headline I'm just reading for you guys. Not sure what else to say about that. And oil holding 253 gain. The NASDAQ is 148 to the good, up 1.37%. We're up 0.96 on S&P, and we're up 0.57 on the Dow. So it's an up day. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce, as I bought back Tesla April 115s and March 125s at a loss, might I add, and my GameStops are also scratching negative gains. Any thoughts on arm crossing techniques? Yeah, you need to just sit back and wait, my friend, because with Tesla, if it pops into this 130-35 neighborhood, you're going to write your new calls there with a new higher positioning, and you're going to be just fine. GameStop, same thing here. If they want to hang around 1880 today, it's a $1 gain on top of the gains yesterday. Who's complaining? Not me. Wants to run to 1950 to 20 tomorrow, maybe to 21 after that. If it does, you'll be there. You'll write, no problem. So right now, just kind of cross your arms, relax, and let's just see what gives. The beauty of being a full-timer is it's not a race. It's a marathon. Uncle Bruce confirms they can no longer control Antigen. Says Coyote, she's out of control. And look out, she can now wing that walker around. It's a dangerous weapon in her hand. BW, my wife, is a physical therapy assistant. Everything you have Antigen doing is exactly the paces she would be putting her through. Keep it up, Auntie Jen. There you go. Yeah, she's following the instructions from her therapist to the T. No question about it. Marcus, Google at 91. My short 317.90s are 240, but my long 2024 calls are up $690. Interestingly, time value of short calls went up in 2 weeks. It'll go to zero eventually. Isn't that something? You're making money, my friend, and that's the beauty of writing against deep in the money calls. The deep in the money calls appreciate no matter what, and the short ones start to depreciate as they lose their time. It's fantastic. Good stuff, everybody. 1874 now on GameStop, 32.3 on ATIP, up 0.6 of a penny. Tesla 122.41, SoFi back to 514 again, and Apple 132.80, just under the 133 mark. Mirko did send an email with all the stock exchange holidays. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Very, very nice of you to do that. Any of you would like to have a one-on-one session? I'm offering them this Sunday. Let's see, what else was I thinking about? Yeah, that's really about it. I don't think I want to do any sessions on Monday. I just really rather do sessions on Sunday for one-on-ones. I need that extra day off. That would be nice. Get a little more rest, because Jen has just had us going and going and going. Thank you all for your support. Thumbs up, by the way, that meter now is showing 122 thumbs up. So you guys are great. Keep these coming on, guys. We have 28 from here, and we've got 150 today, which I think we did yesterday. I think we hit 150 yesterday. We might do it again today. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay. Cool bean stuff. All right. Zzz, says JR. There you go. Zzz. Fantastic. 190 on the Dow right now. 37 on S&P, 146 on the NASDAQ market. Okay, there it is. Go stocks, go. That would be just fine by me. Make you guys richer. We're up 11.5 on ME now, 230.5. Rocket Lab is 450. I was wondering, could we hit 450? We did, 450.5. Up 12.5 cents for Rocket Lab today. Matterport 290, up 8. Next stop, $3. Smart Rent, we need a turnaround here. Still down 26.5. Haven't had a late afternoon turnaround yet. Spire's up a half a penny. We need another pop there. And Sextera 224.5, up 11.5 cents. So it would be nice to get a little bit of a pop. The Dow, though, is slipping 172 for the high, for the up gain, the gain, but that's not near the high of the day. All righty. 22 minutes left in your session, kids. Hope you're doing well with your contracts. Watch those option chains all the time. You full-timers, this is your new job now. Keep your eye on those chains in case rollover opportunities begin to appear, whether they're January to February's or to March's or February's to April's. You always keep an eye on the next 2, 3, 4, 5 months and just see what kind of premiums are being offered here. What would it cost you to buy one back, sell these? Just keep your eye on things. As you noticed today, the shares of GameStop can move up $3 in 1 hour. We know this. And sometimes we forget how volatile it can become. You have to be ready. You have to have in mind your next move. You have to be thinking about it. Keep that kind of fresh in your mind in case the market decides to move today. Whether you're ready or not, you've got to be ready to move. All righty. Let's keep going. What else is happening here? Wing Commander, gosh darn it. I just gave Fidelity a call to see if I could get my vested shares transferred to IBKR. Sounds like it is possible. Giddy up. Spicy Android, would a one-on-one help me? I have a small account compared to others. It doesn't matter what the size of your account is, really. What you need to ask yourself is if there's you're trading and you're making money, but you're not maximizing your returns, or You just want to get a handle on exactly, what's the best method to go with, or you want to have me take a look at your account and suggest to you maybe sell this and get that, or adjust these holdings to this, then it's worth it. I mean, can I help you make more than $400 in the next month if you have a one-on-one with me at a cost of $400? I mean, there it is. If you have a smaller account, it's a longer term time frame. You ask yourself, well, if he can help me improve my account by doing this, this, and this, could that generate several $1,000s of additional returns sooner rather than later? Then it's worth it. For you larger, you folks with 50,000, 100,000, a million, whatever, it's always worth it. You're always going to get an outside opinion. You're going to get my take on where you're at. We'll discuss wins and losses. You'll tell me, where something worked out and where something didn't, and we'll discuss and figure out what the telltale signs are to watch for. Maybe it's just a psychology session is all it's going to be for you. It might well be that you are going to rely on me to help you figure out how to understand this market, how to understand the philosophy of contracts, how to fully appreciate the opposition you have. Remember, you're up against option traders that are gamblers at heart, and you're also up against institutional accounts, institutional traders that do this for a living and are professionals at it, and they have assistants, and they have government, they have, computer software programs to help them. You're up against some serious competition. And so for $400, you might get an angle, a viewpoint from a guy like myself that is from a different angle entirely, and of course with experience, to help you understand where you're at. It's kind of like taking a drone, sending it up in the air, and looking back down over the entire terrain to find out where you actually are in this sea of option trades. And that'll give you a better perspective on what you're about, what you're doing, where you're going, where you were, where you are, where you're headed. And it's up to you. But it's up to each of you individually to decide, do you want to have a one-on-one? You want to do that? I don't get complaints. But, you can ask any of these folks here. There goes my phone. You can ask these folks what they think. And there you have it. Marcus Beach Boy, I was about to ask about your Tesla 115 call. I rolled over mine to February 125s, moved my strike by $10, and I added $3 to the premium. Nice job, Marcus. Matthew, number 126, Bruce, you're going to 150. Who cares? Says Spicy. What Uncle Bruce is trying to say is, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? Just kidding. It's been a while since Uncle Bruce whispered that into the screen. Deep value. In the short run, the stock market is a voting machine, but in the long run, it's a weighing machine. Benjamin Graham. Zach, who cares? I miss Bruce's whispers. Alberto Spicy. A one-on-one is always good. I am a tough learn, so I needed a one-on-one from the start. I highly recommend a one-on-one. Who cares, says Zach. I know, right? Alberto, laugh out loud when he would whisper was always a great move. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. You never know when I'm going to whisper into the screen. You never, ever know. We're back up 183 on this Dow, up 186 now. Little recovery. 1883 on GameStop, a little tick up here. We're down to, 16 minutes to go. ATIP is up to 32.5, 0.8 of a penny again. It's higher. Tesla 122.59 holding a 374 gain. SoFi at 514 up to. Apple up 214 to 132.86. Trying to get to 133. I don't know if it'll do it. I just don't know. I don't know. And Flint Creek, I think Uncle Bruce's tops. He has changed the trajectory of my life. I am grateful. Dude, anyone remember when Uncle Bruce wanted to rock? Anybody? Does anybody remember? I want to rock. Anybody remember that? Oh, man. 1887, go. GameStop, go. 1888, keep going. Come on, babies. Let's roll. Make my viewers richer. There you go. Alberto, Uncle, it has been a long time since you've done that. You should always either open or close your sessions with, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? There you go. These are sage pieces of advice that I don't think any other YouTubers give any YouTuber viewers give any other YouTuber. I mean, can you imagine Meet Kevin getting advice like this from his gang over there? I don't think so. I wonder how he's doing with that new jet of his. Is he jetting around all over America now? Got that new toy going? I wish him all the best. I'm happy for him. He's got a new private jet that he can fly wherever he wants with his crew. I'm sure. Way to go, Meet Kevin. Make it happen, buddy. Way to go. All right. Let's see what else. I want to rock, says Flint Creek. There you go. There you go, right there. DQ, Uncle Bruce, but Uncle Bruce, but you have to wait until Alberto's here to do that. You can't do it when Alberto's not here. It's just not the same. There you go. All right. 0.8 of a penny higher on ATIP, 32.5 cents a share. The high today, 32.8. 716,000. Another good trading day for ATIP. Anything over 500,000, we'll take it. Keep it coming, volume. Keep that volume coming in. That stock will go higher if the volume stays up here. Then it will soon go up more than 1 penny a day. It'll go up 2 to 3 cents every day. Then it'll go up a nickel a day. But right now, we're still grinding out 1/10 of a penny here and there and here and there on the old ATIP, telling me you have a limited time offer to get in here cheap before this is gone, because this cheap stock won't be here much longer the way it's trading now. The vibe is there. I just sense this is going to slip up into the high 30s, low 40s not too long from now. All right. What else? Deep value investing. Stephen Graham doesn't even know how to write options. Meet Kevin is charging thousands to fly on his jet for a meet and greet. Yeah, well, that, when you got it. Alberto, the first one-on-one you said to me, which has been embedded in my brain, you will be the casino. That is right, my friend. I'm making you a casino is right. Coyote, I know it's silly, but what do you want to do with the rest of your life was actually profound to me, and it helped push me to make decisions during certain times in my life. I am thankful, Uncle B. Mandu, rock on. Beach Boy, DQ, legally, that is. Alberto, Coyote, 100%. Dude, Meet Kevin doesn't even want to rock or whisper. I mean, he doesn't want to do anything. Just bought 2 more. BW says 2 more GameStop Jan 2025 10s for $10.35. Stink offering June 23rd, $20 strikes for $4.85. That would be a good hit if you could get that. Wow, that would be a huge hit. Beach Boy, Meet Kevin gets hair color tips from Mirko. He has to sell at least 220 times the seat next to him just to pay the interest on that thing. That's Meet Kevin. He sells it for $2,900. Coyote, Meet Kevin really charging people to meet Kevin. That's interesting. Dude, he took a lot of bagels, but eventually Uncle Bruce's teaching started to stick. Now they're really stuck here. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. You got it, dude. You got it. 194 gain on the Dow. We're climbing again with 12 minutes to go. 195 now, going higher. GameStop, 1892, trying to get to 19. ATIP holding around 32.1. Tesla 122.79, up 394. SoFi 513, and Apple 132.83. That's what we got. DQ, thank you Netflix for another dip. There you go, DQ. Well. See what happens. Fun times at the OK Corral. 231 on ME, up 12. Rocket Lab 450, up 12.5. Matterport up 8.5. Smart Rent down 27. Spire up 3.5 cents, now climbing to 114.5. It's coming on. Sexter up 10.5 to 223.5. Thank you guys for your support. Your kind words, I do appreciate it. And these thumbs ups, again, you guys are coming through here. 134 have come through. I always hope for 100 on the afternoon show. 16 away from 150. Any of you rerunners out there watching on a rerun, hit that thumbs up for me. And let's get us over 150 if it hasn't happened already. Gotta love that. Thank you so much. Alberto, I know I've shared this before. Before Uncle Bruce, I paid $5,000 for a weekend session at a hotel on how to work options. $5,000. I've left so confused with a loss of $5,000. Then Uncle, for $400 on a one-on-one, made me 3 times that the first week. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, I gotta tell you right now, if I charge you guys $400 an hour for these sessions, I'm not gonna be able to get a private jet. I mean, how am I ever going to get a private jet worth $13 million? So I only charge you guys a measly $400 an hour. What I should really do is charge you $4,000 an hour, and I should get like 10 one-on-ones set up in like 2 days and then fly the jet around. Hey, I'm just trying to figure out a way to get my $13 million jet. You guys got to help me here. And Uncle Tio, I got to make you, instead of getting you $1,200, I got to make you $12,000. And then you'll take many more hours of my time at $4,000 an hour. I mean, it's all relative, isn't it? DQ Birdie, I'll only charge you $49.99, and all we'll do is drink rum. Zach Alberto, this is not a paid promotion. 214 gain on the Dow. We're coming on. The Dow has decided to take a shot higher. The S&P is up 41.7. NASDAQ up 160 points. The market is coming on. 1894 on GameStop. Trying to come back to $19. We have 9 minutes left in the session. ATIP 32.3. Tesla 122.96. Looks like 123 is in the cards. For Tesla shares, we're up 409 now on the Tesla, 514 on SoFi. Waiting to see if it can break out of there. And Apple did break 133, 133.01. We're higher on the Apple shares again. So this market is climbing 217, 218. Go, baby, go. Love it. Let's see what happens here. That'd be great. Nice little run up at the end. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. What else is going on here? Okay, Wing Commander. I have told this before, and I will say this again. $400 is more than fair for what you are getting. BW, Uncle Bruce, what was your very last day of work as a trader or president of a brokerage house? What was my last, or when? When was my last day? The last day I was a licensed rep. When was that? I'm thinking 99? The Cayman Islands. I think when I left the Cayman Islands, that's when I was no longer an asset manager for people. I didn't have clients anymore. After that, I was a consultant, and I worked with a lawyer who was in Vancouver. I'm in the Cayman Islands, and then moved to the Palm Springs area here. And I did that for another decade. A lot of consulting work and also corporate finance work, but I wasn't hired by any firm. I was self-employed on my own. But I think that's how that all went through. Yeah, and I was president of a public traded company back in the 90s. And then I did corporate finance, raising of capital, private placement work is what I was doing as well. I did all kinds of stuff, just wore a zillion hats. Look at that market, 225 on Dow. Go, 1898 on your GameStop. We might hit 19 here. Tesla, 122.98. Looks like 123 is in danger of falling off the side here. Oh, SoFi, 514. Come on, 515. Let's go. 133.08 on Apple. Alberto DQ, let's get going. Deep Value, I'm pretty sure Meet Kevin sold his soul. Coyote, step one, charge a few grand for a meet and greet. Tiff, Alberto, did the guy talked about writing cover calls or just buying options? Coyote, step two, get a DUI. Step three, I don't know. Step four, profit. Beach Point, don't even think about one-on-one with Uncle Bruce unless you're serious about changing your financial future like Alberto. I'm repeating myself. Bobby, best we can do is buying blocks of seats for your flight, Uncle B. Zach, Coyote, I'm going to need more info on step number 3. Splayer, just in case, I wish you all already a good night. Getting tired somehow already. Maybe it was too early today. Karen, you can fly your jet to Costco. Coyote, Zach, that'll be another few grand, please. Zach is laughing. Wing Commander just initiated a ACATS transfer, looking to add 200 Microsoft shares to write on in my options account. As Uncle Bruce keeps saying, build your account. Alberto, Tiff, it was all about buying options. $5,000 loss on class, and I lost another, I don't know how many dollars buying options. It was terrible. DQ Zach, I looked up South Park Underpants Gnomes. Tiff, Alberto, oh my God. Mirko, I had my one-on-one June 21. After that, I did quit my day job, a good one, 6 figures. Didn't regret it one day since then, says Mirko. Adam, Uncle Bruce, I wrote 3 GameStop cover calls when the stock was trading at 17-ish for March 17, 23, strike 18. Can you give me an example of a rollover if I need to do one, please? We're at 18.99. Let's see tomorrow how we do. You've written, these are March, so you might be writing April or May calls in the $19 or $20 neighborhood, but not yet. Let's see how the market does here in the next few days. But it sounds more like how was your last day at work? Coyote, BBBY volume is going to dry up after the tomorrow or the next day. Adam sold for 305, by the way. Nice going, Adam. That's a good price. So you are in no hurry to make a move right now. Zach, DQ, I'm on it. Larry Titus sneaking in for bell time, getting ready 4 minutes. I'm number 142 in the thumbs up meter. Thank you, Larry. BW, thanks for sharing a little bit more about yourself. Appreciate it. Probably helpful for the new members of the show. Maybe sometime you'll tell the Russian car snow story again. The Russian snow story. Oh, yeah. Yes, the Russian snow story again. The car snow story. Oh my gosh, yeah, that. Oh, I'm trying to forget that. I'm desperately trying to forget that. Still shiver when I think about that. Oh my gosh, 247-point gain on the Dow with 3 minutes to go. We've got a strong close coming through here. The market high is only 9 points away. We're basically at the market high right here for the day on the Dow. GameStop 18.97 up $1.20. ATIP 32.3 up 0.6. So we've got Tesla 123.04 up 4.19. SoFi 5.14 holding a 2-cent gain. Apple 133.28 up 2.55. HPQ down 26 cents. Google up 2.97, almost a $3 gain here to 92.22, looking good. Moderna down $3, 186.50. Cisco 49.16 up 35. Pfizer only down 19, slowly inching back. IBM up 30, Microsoft up 6.65, ME up 14 cents. Rocket Lab up 12.5, Matterport up 9.5, SmartRent it's down 24.5, about a 2-3 cent recovery. We need more SmartRent. Spire up 2.5, and Sextera up 12. Mirko, it was a Lada. That's true. Russian car snow to enlighten us, Uncle B. Wing Commander, what was it? Snowing cars? Mirko, Blizzard, Wing Commander, and the cars were Russian Beach Boy. I think I saw Larry behind the curtain. Mirko, you can look it up, Uncle Bruce videos, the story section. Adam, I remember that story. You moved 4 tempos up 100-foot hills through snow that was over your head. I went something like that, didn't it? Yeah, that's what it was. Sure. Yeah, embellish it. 245-point gain on the Dow, 47 on S&P, 180 on NASDAQ. There is money coming into this market right at the end of the day here. There is money coming in. 1902 on your GameStop. It's over 19. ATIP 32.3. Tesla 123.04. SoFi 514. Go. 515. Go. SoFi. Go. 515 now. Apple 133.33. We're climbing here. Fantastic. Let's see. I hope we climb some more tomorrow. Neat, says Matthew in Beachway. Wait, what? Russian snow story? Uncle Bruce, I demand to hear it. Well, when I feel like it, I'll tell you that story. But I don't feel like it today. I just don't. We got a minute to go. 1 minute to go. And we are done towards the end of this day here. 1 minute to go. 1901, 1902. On the GameStop shares. Brian, work meetings suck. I missed the whole show. Mirko, he hoped it wouldn't start, but if one's car starts in a blizzard, it's a Lada. 260 gain on the Dow, another surge. 1902 on GameStop, 32.2 on ATIP, 123.23, 121.21 on Tesla. 515 on SoFi, 133.40 on Apple, moving up again. You can pay $400 to hear the Lada story. Bobby, I know what I'm asking in prime time. Russian car story at 8 o'clock. Larry Titus, the bells have been rung. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. What else is going on here? Wing Commander, even better. The story playlist includes the Apollo story. I wish I was alive back then. There you go. 268 is the gain on the Dow Jones, 1903 on GameStop, and a 123.22 close on Tesla, 437 today. SoFi 515, 133.49 on Apple. It was popping up at the end there as well. Very nice. HPQ just only lost 25 cents on the day. Google up 302. Cisco up 40. IBM up 43. Microsoft up 692. A nice surge there. The ME was up 13 to 232. Rklb up 13 to 451. Matterport up a dime, 292. $3 is next. SmartRent closed down 25 cents, unfortunately. Did not bring any serious buying in here. Spire did climb 3 cents at the end of the day. And Cyxtera up 13 cents. There you go, 226 on Cyxtera. Very good. Matthew, have a great day, folks. Enjoy. Thank you, Larry from Zach. Deuce Caboose, back in July of 2022, it took SoFi 1 month to run from 5 to 8. Oh, sorry. It took SoFi. It's not Sophie. It took SoFi to go from 5 to 8. Granted, it got smacked back down under 5, but hey, it can rip at any moment. I'll take a ripski. I hear you there, Deuce Caboose. Anytime. SoFi, I think, is very close to a breakout, as are some of these SPACs, these former SPACs of ours, very close to breakouts. The volumes are coming in. The selling is drying out. The big markets are improving. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, SoFi 515 up 3 today after being down to 498. They tested that 5 level. It held. It came back up. 515. Here we go. Not a lurker anymore says, I am number 146. Just got out of a meeting, laughing out loud. Beach Boy, Russian Snow Story, or a 6-on-1 tomorrow. You choose. Wing Commander, the good old 60s. Blair, thanks, Larry, again. Good night, y'all, and enjoy primetime later, everybody. Mirko, the good old days. Uncle Chris told a story whenever the market was flat or better, saying GameStop didn't move at least $20 equals a slow day. Beach Boy, I'm so bad. Larry, good night, Blair. DQ, Beach Boy, there is no 6-on-1, only Zool. Wing Commander, speaking of Apollo, the last surviving Apollo 7 crew member, Walt Cunningham, passed away a few days ago. Passage of time is unrelenting. What was he? Was he 93 or something? He was up there. A good full life. Fantastic. Yeah. No 6-on-1 tomorrow. I've canceled it. No afternoon show tomorrow. I'm canceling that too. I'm just doing a morning show tomorrow and the trade alert. Tonight at 8 o'clock, I'm live. Prime time with Uncle Bruce. I'll be live tonight. And if you remind me about the Russian car snow story, I'll tell it to you if you want to hear it tonight. But you have to ask me for it. And if you're just a regular Bagel member and you want to hear the Russian snow car story, you better become a Gold Bagel member right now. Upgrade, and you can join tonight's show, and you'll hear that story. How about that? Stories with Uncle Bruce. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I do remember events from the 1960s because I was there. And I always thought the 1940s were fascinating and the early 50s were fascinating because I hadn't been born yet. But many of you weren't around in the 60s either, and some of you not even the 70s. And I lived those 2 decades. I remember so much from those 2 decades in my earlier years, let's say. Only Zool, says Splair. Spicy. Okay, I have a bonus coming in tomorrow. I'll see if I can get the 400 going. DQ, Splair, TV gets it. BW, if SoFi is close to a breakout, anybody that wrote 2024 750s probably should be looking to buy them back prior to earnings end of the month since the premiums are so paltry. Nick, what about the Tom Jones and the sauna story? There's another one right there, Nick H. That's right. Wing Commander, I would pay extra just to hear Uncle Bruce's stories. Go SoFi, number 152, thumbs ups. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Nick S. From Blythe, number 152. Larry, story time tonight. Splair, I just have the Ghostbusters theme song now in my head as an earworm. Deuce Caboose. My prediction is that the fourth quarter earnings SoFi misses on revenue and EBITDA because of student loan moratorium, but adds over 500,000 members and sets a record for deposits. Cindy B, Uncle Bruce, your member is just amazing. Or mine is just getting really bad. DQ, Spare, it should be JRP's Rugman song now. There you go. Right on. Okay. folks, I will see you tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Those of you who are Gold Bagel members and you would like to join me for the Gold Bagel member Prime Time with Uncle Bruce show, I'll see you at 8 this evening for that. Otherwise, those of you who are Gold Bagel members, you can join me tomorrow morning at about 8 o'clock Eastern for the early alert show, and then I'll be on the air at 8:30 tomorrow for a couple of hours. But that'll be the only show that'll be open to everybody. I will not be on tomorrow afternoon. No 6-on-1. Then I'll be back on Friday morning and Friday afternoon, and that'll be a long weekend until next Tuesday. So join me when you can, as you can, and let's follow this whole thing and see what's going on here. Should be fun here. Dude, I remember he left out a few key details in that Tom Jones story. Go SoFi. When SoFi goes to the $10 range, I plan to write covered call options on 100,000 shares and sell cash secured puts all in one account and short the heck out of it in another account. Spicy, there is no rush. You have the rest of your life, but you should do it sooner rather than later. Go SoFi will be making money with this strategy. Kind of induced push to make the stock go down. Slayer TV. Well, I think myself, Go SoFi. If these shares reach $10 a share, that means something really significant is happening in the plus minus column on the making money, not making money column. And I would not be shorting this stuff. I would not be writing short-term, low-price contracts. We get to 10, we're on our way to 15. And if we get to 15, we're on our way to 20. And at 20, then we start writing options. We start writing 20, 21s, 22s, 24s, 25s, 20, all the way up. And we start bringing in gobs of money, gobs of it. When you start bringing in $2.50 a contract, $3 a contract on SoFi, when you pay 4 and 5 and 6 for it, you are going to make a killing. And that is the plan that I have for so many of you guys that are here with me. Some of you guys own 2,000 shares, 10,000 shares, 5,000 shares. You're going to be writing 50 calls, 100 calls, 80 calls. This stock is going to get you out of your day job. That's how powerful SoFi will become for you as it moves up into this 15, 20 range. Many of you will never go back to work again because you're going to be writing hundreds of SoFi contracts every month. And you're going to haul in $1 or $2 a month on each one of them. You're going to haul in 10, 20, 30 grand a month. And you're going to decide how much to keep in the market, how much to live on, and say goodbye to your boss. And then Matterport will make you richer. Smart Rent will make you richer. And on. They'll all come one after the other. And you guys will be in a whole other world. And a lot of people will say, oh, how did you do it? How did you? It must be so easy just to buy these stocks. And you'll go, yeah, right, easy. I stuck around for the show, and I learned all about option writing while we were waiting for this breakout. I'm ready now. Thank you, everybody. DQ, for those debating buying classes for Uncle Bruce's classes, I'm up $4,000. Realized gains in 2023 on covered calls. This is the 11th of January. You're up $4,000 in 11 days. Just saying, way to go, DQ. Zach, DQ, this is not a paid endorsement. DQ, Zach, well, I paid for classes, and now I get paid by option gamblers. Being a casino owner that you are, DQ, Splayer sounds sick and juicy. Go SoFi. Should I loosen up on my 300,000 position, though, like cash in when it gets to 10 to sell? I wouldn't sell any of it. No, I would hold this stuff until it gets to 30. You're going to be worth $9 million. You're not selling any of this. Why would you sell it? You're going to be hauling in $500,000 a year in premiums, maybe $1 million a year in premiums. You're going to sell your hotel. You're going to retire. This stock is your retirement and then some. You have no idea how rich you're about to get. You are going to be really wealthy. You haven't started yet. Haven't even started. $10 a share is a nothing burger. Haven't even started. Oh man, so fun! I can't wait. I am so jacked up for you guys. You guys are going to be really swimming in some dough here. Okay, kids, I got to get going here. I only bought 3 classes, watched 1.5, and I'm up $6,000 this month. Okay, you've got 14 of them to get. You could be up $20,000 this month. Let's get going, kids. Thank you, everybody, for your support and your following here. 156 thumbs ups. Man, are you guys awesome today. We did over 300 on the morning show, 150 on the afternoon show. Fabulous. Thank you all for coming through for me. I look forward to spending a little bit of time with you tomorrow and then Friday as well. Don't forget tonight, 8 o'clock, prime time. Gold Bagel members, be there or be square. We're going to be live tonight. We might have some stories. Okay, guys? Thanks all. Have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.